So Utah consistently ranks as one of the best places to live, whether that's the job market, whether that's the outdoor recreation, whether that's the sense of community. Utah is usually up at the top of that list. Today, we're going to chat about some of the advantages and also the disadvantages to living here in Utah, and we're going to hop into it right now. Mariah Koehle here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I'm a licensed and active real estate agent here in the state of Utah, and this channel is literally everything you need to know about eating, working, playing, sleeping, and living here in Utah. If that's of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you're notified every single week we drop a new video. We hear from people like you all the time who are looking to make a move, who are looking to relocate, buy, sell, or even build a property here in Utah, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move in a week, in a month, or even a year from now, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and my team and I would absolutely love to connect with you and help you out. Also, if you do want a copy of our free Moving to Utah guide, simply comment down below the word guide, G-U-I-D-E, and we'd love to send that over to you. So there are a lot of advantages and there are disadvantages to living here in the state of Utah. And before you pack your bags and make a move out here, I always think it's great to make an informed decision one way or another, and just to know these different things going into it. So a lot of people make a move here to Utah simply because of the beautiful outdoor recreation. Utah offers so much in the way for people who are wanting to live an active lifestyle. You've got people that are wanting to move to northern Utah that are looking for world-class skiing, for all of the winter months. You've got people that are moving to southern Utah because they want to be close to the Red Rocks. They want to be close to the national parks, the 5 mighty national parks that are down in southern Utah, where you've got Zion, you've got Capitol Reef, you've got Arches, Canyonland, Bryce Canyon. You've got these incredible national parks that are here in Utah. And a lot of times people want to just be close and be outdoorsy and all of that. So Utah offers an incredible outdoor lifestyle. If you're looking for red rocks, if you're looking for mountains, if you're looking for snow, if you're looking for skiing, biking, boating, paddleboarding, pickleballing, you name it, golfing, Utah has a lot in the way to offer for that. Other advantages of people wanting to move here: the unemployment rate is very low here in Utah. It is less than 3%, which compared to the national average is below the national average. There are a lot of job opportunities. There's a lot of startup companies. There are a lot in the way of healthcare, in construction, in education, in tech, in retail, lots of different jobs here in Utah. So that is also another big draw. The taxes here in Utah compared to some other states is also another big draw. The state income tax is currently 4.55%. It is a flat tax. And also the state, if you are looking at purchasing a property, your property taxes are going to be 0.5% if it is your primary residence. If it's a secondary residence, then it'll be 1% of that assessed value. So taxes, the outdoor lifestyle, the weather. Another big thing is culture. A lot of people that are moving to Utah are looking for a more conservative state. They're looking for a more family-friendly, or an area that maybe they're looking at retiring in. Utah offers a lot for families. They offer a lot for retirees. They offer a lot for people who are looking to start a business or to build a business. They are looking for and helping small business owners. So a lot for many different, depending on the stage of life that you are in. If you are looking to retire, there are a lot of 55 plus communities that offer some great amenities and great things that many retirees are looking for. Same thing with families. Strong education. Many people are moving here because they want to be able to have dual enrollment and multiple places. You can do that oftentimes here in Utah too for schools. Many people will be able to transfer to, even if it's out of their own primary district, because they have like an open enrollment, and you can transfer into other districts, depending if there's availability. That's a big draw for many people too. Also, there's a lot in the way of charter schools, public schools here, a lot of different colleges here in Utah too. In-state tuition, if it is a state school, tends to be significantly lower than many out-of-state schools. I know I've had friends that have said, oh, I think I'm going to move to Utah when our kids get a little bit older, simply because the state schools offer a lot of phenomenal scholarships, and they also, the state tuition, if you're an in-state resident, tends to be significantly less than many of the surrounding states and their college tuition. So although there are so many incredible things about Utah, like the beautiful landscape, the culture, the community, the education, the taxes, the, just the strong sense of community, there's also things that for some people, they're like, you know what? I can't do Utah because of some of these disadvantages. And again, these disadvantages for some are very relative. So take that with a grain of salt. When I say relative, some people, like, here's a disadvantage. Some people do not like the snow. They do not want to live in the cold. They do not want to shovel snow. They do not want to drive in snow. If you are in northern Utah, you are going to typically, December, mid-December, January, February, March, it can snow as late as May or occasionally June even. However, usually when it does snow that late in the season, it snows, it melts completely, and it's done within a day and it doesn't build up unless it is in the mountains. So for some people, they do not want to deal with the snow. So weather is going to be a negative, and having those 4 seasons up in northern Utah is going to be a disadvantage for some. Similar weather in southern Utah could be a disadvantage for some people as well too, simply because the summertime, you are going to have July and August specifically, you are going to have multiple 100-degree days, day after day, week after week, month after month. And in the morning, it'll be around 70, but by 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you will have 100, 102, 3, 4, 5, 10-degree days. And so that extreme heat and weather can be a disadvantage. Same thing, the inversion. Here in Utah, different areas in Utah, you will get this kind of thick, smoggy air that will blow in, and it will just kind of sit until something blows it out. And so that inversion, again, it's not all over Utah, but different areas in northern Utah, in the Salt Lake area, you'll have that inversion. Occasionally, it usually rolls in during the winter months, and then it gets blown out after a few days. But for some people with health concerns and respiratory issues, that can be a big one. Also, the dryness that you're going to feel in Utah, there's not a lot of humidity. So I know a lot of times people will come here and they'll be like, oh, my hand's still so dry. I've got more eczema now because of all the dryness. So that also is a factor. Another thing, again, depending on which part of Utah you're in, northern or southern, also the elevation can be a concern for some people too, with health concerns. Just the elevation can affect some people's bodies. The rapid growth that Utah has experienced too, we have a little bit more traffic, we have a little bit more congestion. We also, with the rapid growth, house prices have shot up here in Utah compared to some other areas. So housing prices have gone up. Things have gone up. Affordability compared to still some of the surrounding areas, it still is. So just know traffic, congestion, affordability, dryness, 4 seasons, the weather, all of that can be a deterrent for some, but other people look at it as, oh, I love the snow, or I actually love the heat, or I don't mind this traffic compared to LA traffic. So again, a lot of it has to do with perspective, and hopefully that gives you an idea of some of the advantages. People are moving here to Utah for a different pace of life, for the natural beauty, for the outdoor recreation, for the job employment, to a little bit slower pace of life, but family friendly, community driven, a little bit safer, clean sort of place. But then also you do have the weather, you do have the climate, you do have some of these other things that may be a deterrent for you. So hopefully that gives you an idea. If you are thinking about making a move, relocating, buying, selling, or building a property here in Utah, my team and I help people like you all the time, and we absolutely love it. So feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and it'd be our absolute pleasure to connect with you. Also, if you do want a copy of our free Moving to Utah guide, simply comment down below the word guide, Guide, and we'd love to send you a free copy of that guide. Wishing you a fantastic rest of your day and week, and we'll chat with you soon. Take care. Have a great one. Bye.